Jake here for American Trucks, and in this video we're taking a look at these rear wheel well guards in black, fitting 2007 to 2013 Silverado and Sierra 1500s. These are an excellent upgrade for the Silverado or Sierra owner who's looking to add some additional style and protection to their truck. An easy install, these are going to provide your truck with more protection and keep out harmful dirt and debris, while also cleaning up the look of your bedsides, and they do it all for an affordable price. Wheel well guards are something that not every truck owner thinks about right off the bat. I know I often forget that these are typically not something that comes on trucks from the factory. And especially if you're planning to fit more aggressive wheels and tires or suspension, grabbing a set of these is going to be very beneficial. Not only do they clean up the look of your rear wheel wells, but they also provide some additional protection for the bed itself, as they're going to cover up some of that exposed metal, making it less susceptible to damage such as paint chips and thus rust. They're also going to cover some of your suspension components, making those less susceptible to rust and corrosion as well. Plus, they just clean up the look of the rear end of your truck because they've got this nice textured black finish inside. So these are going to look pretty much like a factory option. They're going to keep things nice and protected, and they're going to make things look just a little bit more sleek and clean in the back end of the truck. But of course, the most important thing here is the construction. Now, these are constructed from impact-resistant HDPE thermoplastic, so they're going to be able to stand all types of debris that gets kicked up and all types of weather conditions. Now, as you can see, these are perfectly molded to fit into the wheel wells, so they're going to have a nice, tight, snug fit, meaning that they're not going to fall off or come loose, so long as you've got them installed properly. Now, that HDPE material means that they're also easy to clean. A hose and water, maybe some soap should be all you need. Unless you get them really dirty, then you may have to do a little bit of scrubbing, but even so, these are gonna clean up basically just like any other plastic on your truck. Pricing is gonna come in at about $200 for the set, and that is of course gonna do both sides of your truck. Now, that doesn't exactly make them the least expensive, but it's still good value for money considering the high quality materials, the overall fit and finish, and the additional benefits that they're going to provide you. So for that, I would definitely call these a good value. Installation comes in at a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, and it should only take you maybe an hour to do both sides. Now, you get all the push clips that you need included in the kit, and there's only a couple of things that you actually have to do. You may want to pull your wheel just for sake of access, but otherwise it's a pretty straightforward installation. Doesn't require you to do any drilling or anything like that. So with that, let's hand things over to one of our AT customers and we'll walk you through the process.
To install the rear wheel well guards, the only thing we're going to need is an impact or drill with a 5/16 or 8mm socket. And if you opt to take the tire off, you're going to need a socket or wrench with the lug nut size.
To install the rear wheel well guards, it's a couple things we want to do first. Number one, we want to make sure the inside of the wheel wells are completely clean on both sides. Number two, if you have mud flaps, you'll need to take the mud flaps off of your truck before you install these. I'm going to take the tire off of this side to install it. I think it makes it easier, but for the other side, I'll leave the tire on just so you can see how to do that as well. We're going to insert the guard. Sometimes you'll have to put a lot of pressure on it to get it to slide in where you want it to. So I got the front popped in. I'm going to slide the back up and over the leaf spring. So instead of drilling in this front section, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna push the back in, I'm gonna push the top in, and then I'm gonna put the screws in and then the pull tabs in. You're gonna have to do some bending and some strength to get this thing to go where you want it. We'll pop the top in now over the lip. There we go. Now we're going to put our screws in and then the pull tabs in. The way these push pins work, you'll push through this bigger section, then once it's in, you'll go ahead and push the little pin in, and that'll hold the guard in. So we're gonna put the push pins, we have 3 pre-drilled holes and the truck bed, which should coincide with the guard itself. We're gonna go ahead and put those in. Pretty well, I got this back one in. The holes didn't line up quite right, so you gotta really push that in. And this middle one doesn't line up 100%, so I'm just gonna skip that one. It's gonna have plenty of support with the screws and just tucked in here tight. This one should go in just fine. And we're gonna shove the big part in, and then we'll push the little part up to hold it. Just like that. That worked pretty well with the tire off. Now let's go to the other side and try it with the tire on. We're gonna put this over the tire and tuck the front end in. Now that we've got the front end, we're gonna put 2 screws in these 2 pre-drilled holes. Make sure not to over tighten them. You don't want to strip out the sheet metal. Now we're going to tuck the back side behind the edge of the fender. We're going to put 2 screws in the back as well. Now we're going to push the upper lip behind the sheet metal, and we're going to use 3 plastic push pins to push through the pre-drilled holes in the truck's body and the guard itself. This might be a little bit stubborn, so you might have to put some pressure on it. Now we're going to put our 3 push pins into the pre-drilled holes in the body and the guard.
That's going to wrap it up here for our review and install of the rear wheel well guards in black, fitting 2007 to 2013 Silverado and Sierra 1500s. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, for all things Silverado and Sierra, be sure to keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.